What's going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and welcome to the weekend preview for December 26th, 2011, Monday. And a lot to talk about in this weekend preview, so please bear with me. I'm going to be kind of squeezing in some information plus the whole normal weekend preview because I don't want to make two videos. Obviously, it would make no sense to do that. Alright, so first, before we even talk about what's happened in the past week, what's going on in this first week, the presents are unwrapped, Christmas is over. Again, I want to wish everyone very happy holidays. I know that actually some things are just starting today, like in Canada today is Boxing Day. I believe that Kwanzaa begins today, and there's all kinds of stuff going on, even if you're not celebrating the traditional Christmas. So I do want to wish everyone a happy holidays and hope that you enjoyed your Christmas if you do celebrate it. Wow, there's my Merry Christmas burp to everyone. Now, some things that I want to talk about, some occurrences that are going on right now. First of all, yet again, YouTube bugs. I just want to let everyone know that over Christmas weekend, YouTube broke down again, and view counts have been completely frozen on YouTube since like Friday, okay? Nothing that's been uploaded has proper view counts. And so, if you look at videos from over this weekend and you say, gee, 300 views, what's going on? Or something that maybe was uploaded Friday and only has a couple thousand views and you don't understand how it couldn't have gotten more views over the weekend, that's why. In particular, it applies to me because I know how YouTube works, okay? And YouTube, in many ways, can be a viral thing where if someone sees that something's catching on, if they see, oh wow, this video has 50,000 views, they're going to watch that over the video that has 500 views, obviously, because they think it's a better video. So for me, it negatively affects me when the view counts aren't accurate because it makes it look like my videos don't have as many views as they do and they're not as popular as they are. Case in point, on Christmas Day, I released an official Project 7 trailer because a lot of people have been asking me if I was ever going to release an official trailer rather than just that announcement that I had done several weeks ago. And so I did hash together a quick trailer, and it's stuck at 300 views. And in reality, there's ways around it where you can search on YouTube and find things to find out how many real views it has. In reality, it has about 48,000 views in just about a day and a half. So it's absolutely ridiculous that YouTube, again, people are looking at it and saying, oh, this video only has 300 views, and they ignore it, rather than if it had 48,000 views, people might say, oh, I don't know what Project 7 is, but it looks like it's popular, let me click on that and check it out. More than likely, this is because, it was a holiday weekend and no one was working at Google, so no one addressed any issues. They just let everything just fuck up over the weekend. And it's unfortunate that a business that is based off of a website that needs to be working 24/7 doesn't have anyone to fix problems even on a holiday weekend, but I digress. That's what's going on with YouTube right now. By the way, if you want to figure out how to find the true views on a video, what you need to do is copy the name of the video and then paste it into YouTube search. And when your search page results come up, you'll see the video with fairly accurate view count. So right now, if you search for Project 7 and you paste it in, it'll probably say somewhere around like 45, 46, 48, I forget what it was, something like that, 1,000 views. Now that's not accurate to right now, that's accurate as of to the last time that view counts were supposed to update. So it's really not up to date, but it's still fairly accurate. So that's how you can see your accurate view counts for any videos over the weekend, okay? So that's that. In addition to that, another announcement I want to make is that MagFest, which is the gaming festival that we are attending, that first weekend of January, I believe it's January 6th, 7th, and 8th will be there. We may be there the 5th, which is the Thursday, so it all depends on when we actually get there, if we leave early or whatever. We're planning that right now. But they've released their schedule on their website, magfest.org. If you're interested in going to MagFest, there's actually really good news. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, it's fine. They're actually going to be selling tickets at the door. They can't sell out this year because they have a huge venue. So previous years, they actually had to close off registration and say, listen, because we're in a smaller venue, we have to, if you didn't pre-register, you can't come. This year, it's completely the opposite. Anyone can just go in on one day, buy a ticket, go in and enjoy the convention. So check that out at magfest.org. I have the schedule actually right over there. 100 million panels. So many bands are going to be there. Like, it's absolutely crazy how much is going on. There's actually 2 stages for bands, so check that out. But reason I'm bringing this up, we were finally notified of the time that our panel is going to be at MagFest. It will be Saturday, January 7th at 1:30 p.m. And if you check the schedule, it'll actually tell you what room we'll be in. But yeah, we're excited about that for a couple of reasons. Number one, because we actually looked at the schedule, and it's a prime time. We feel that the most people will be there at MagFest on Saturday. It's early afternoon, and there's really nothing else kind of conflicting. It wasn't like some major celebrity like the Angry Video Game Nerd or anyone like that is conflicting with us. So we're actually happy because it looks like we're there at the perfect time that people want to come see. They can come see our panel and not have to worry about missing out on something else. In addition, new people who don't know who I am, who want to see the panel, will be able to attend and not have to worry about missing anything else. And the second reason that we think it's great is because, obviously, as I've shown you before, we have these t-shirts over here that we're going to be trying to sell at MagFest, which I guess I should show you again in case you haven't seen them, of Project 7. And once you see the pilot episode for Project 7, if you're at MagFest, you might actually want to buy a shirt. So, you get to see it, and if you like the series, or if you like where it's going, you can maybe get a shirt as well. Or people who have seen it that don't know who I am and just wander into the panel and see it might want to do the same thing. So we're happy, we're very happy with the timing of our panel, and I couldn't be happier. I mean, we were thrilled, and I would like to give special thanks to the Arid Lord, who actually did contact the staff of MagFest, because apparently there's a chat room that all the staff are constantly in. And he went in there and asked, originally we were supposed to be scheduled for Sunday, which probably would have been a crappy time, to be honest. And so he went in there and he asked them, is there a way to change it? And then they contacted me, because I had been trying to contact them and the person was being unresponsive. So because the Arid Lord actually did put in that effort, we were able to get our panel changed to Saturday. So I do want to give special thanks to him for helping us out with that and getting it moved to a much better time. And also, just so everyone knows, he's been wanting me to tell everyone about this. He will be at MagFest Friday and Saturday. He will have some copies of his book, which is over here, which I still haven't gotten a chance to continue reading because I'm so busy. The Orb, some people have asked him on YouTube about it, so you'll get a chance to actually meet him and talk about the book with him at MagFest if you so would like to. So, just want to mention that, give him a plug. Okay, so now let's actually get to the weekend preview stuff. I apologize, but again, I wanted to get some updates out of the way before we got to the meat and potatoes of the video. So, what did I do over this past week? A lot of damn stuff, okay? We had lots of Skyrim gameplay, and I'm now up to something like 270-something parts of my Skyrim playthrough, and I'm still not close to beating the game. I'm probably, from what I'm estimating, thinking of how long, knowing generally how long the game is, since I do have the strategy guide, I'm thinking probably, realistically, I'll beat it around maybe 350 to 400 parts, which officially will be my longest playthrough of any game, even if you factor in Fallout and Fallout 3, and when I went back to those games for another 100 parts or so, this might still end up being my longest playthrough. Remember back then, I had to stop every video at 10 minutes because of the video limitations for Fallout 3. For Skyrim, a lot of these videos are going 15 minutes. So even though I'm not sure technically how many parts Fallout was, but this is definitely going to be the longest playthrough ever. And I'm enjoying the game just like I enjoyed the Fallout games that I've played, and that's why I think it's probably one of the best playthroughs I've ever done. So, continuing to be a lot of that gameplay from this past week is up. I started my year-end videos, so you're going to see, if you haven't checked them out, I definitely recommend you do, because I put a lot of work into these. So much so that it kind of frustrated me, because at one point my video editor was crashing repeatedly, and it took me over 4 hours to make like a 5-minute video that it should have taken me 90 minutes. But anyway, the top 5 worst gaming trends of 2011, and also the top 10 fan-voted funniest moments of 2011, which I'm really happy I did this year, because I didn't do it last year, and I think it's probably one of the best series that I put out. And by the way, a lot of people again were worried that the top 10 funniest moments weren't going to feature some of the funniest ones. Well, I have 2 funny moments in each video. So even though there's 10 videos, there's basically 20 funny moments there. What I do is I take one of my own personal favorite picks and put it at the beginning of the video, and then I play one of the fan-voted moments. And these people, I guess they can't read and they can't hear. It's the fan-voted moments. People are complaining well, I'm not going to say it's a lot of people, because it's not, but a couple people complain on the videos, oh, that wasn't funny. Oh, I didn't pick them. The ones at the beginning of the video were the ones that I picked. They were voted on by the fans, so why are you complaining to me? Complain to the people. You should have voted. More than likely, these people didn't vote. So if you don't vote for what you think is funny, probably what you think is funny isn't going to end up in the top 10. That's your fault. So, Anyway, both of those series are up. Please check them out. Keep in mind with the new YouTube layout, they're actually down in my playlist area. If you're watching this on my channel page, they're down in my playlists area on the bottom left, or I'm sorry, bottom right-hand corner of my DSPGaming channel page. You can see those playlists and you can watch them from start to finish. So please check those out. And I want to give a special shout out to Cashville 2012, who actually provided music that I used in all of those videos. So thank you, Cashville, for actually donating free music for me to use for my videos. That's awesome of you. I didn't have to run out going crazy looking for music. And then in addition to that, this past week, I also did some gameplay with John Rambo. We did Death Smiles 2X, which is, if you can believe it, is a holiday-themed game. It's based around Christmas. It's probably the weirdest fucking Christmas game ever made. It's also one of the shortest games ever made, and it's a complete rip-off for $30, but it was holiday-themed, and we said, let's do something completely crazy and off the wall, so that is live. And then also, we simulated all of the matches, well, not all of them, but the ones that we could simulate for the Ring of Honor Final Battle 2011 pay-per-view that took place on Friday night. So we simulated the matches during the day, and then we actually watched the pay-per-view at night, which was pretty neat. I thought that was pretty cool that we were able to do that. So that is also live on DSPGaming. There is a new episode of Smart Guys that we did on Friday, not on Saturday, obviously, because Saturday was Christmas Eve. We did everything earlier this week. So that is up on John's page, John Rambo Presents, if you want to check that out. Like I said already, on Christmas Day, we actually went ahead and... I released the official Project 7 trailer for Project 7, and that is live as well. But I'm pleased with the views. I'm glad that within one day, first of all, on a holiday when everyone's busy, the damn thing got over 40,000 views. That's pretty damn good. So I'm glad that I got an official trailer out. It does kind of explain a little bit more what the series is about. And remember, I did do a Project 7 frequently asked questions video that would answer all of your questions. I get a lot of people who are still leaving these stupid comments. I still don't understand what Project 7 is, even after this trailer. That's why I did a frequently asked questions video. I even made that video a response video to the trailer. So at this point, if you've watched a video of Project 7 and you don't know what it is, you either have like mental illness or you're just plain stupid. I mean, the information is out there in public. I can't make you watch the answers that are public, okay? You need to actually do 5 seconds of effort to click something and then watch the video. I apologize that, I can't beam the information into your fucking brain, wirelessly. But the information's there. Check it out. Check out the official trailer. One more thing I do want to address with Project 7. A lot of people are asking, gee, Phil, this looks like bad editing or whatever. The things that you've seen so far, the MagFest announcement and this trailer, I edited, okay? That's why there's bad cuts or whatever. I just did it to get the information out there. The actual series itself is edited, all the effects, everything is done by Respect the Pact, who I've talked to you about before. They have a YouTube page here where you can check out their work. They're really good at what they do. The series, the effects, the editing is very professionally done. So don't think that, the series is going to suck, use HD cameras and it looks like shit. No, it's great. It's great looking. The effects are amazing. I think the guys are really good, and I think the effects are honestly too good for what it is. It's a B series meant to be funny with bad acting, with cheesy stuff on the internet. That's the whole point of the series. That's what Project 7 originally was, very cheesy, but people liked it because it was cheesy. So you're gonna see when you see the pilot episode, you will understand how professionally done this thing is. So don't worry because you see a trailer with bad cuts or whatever. Oh no, the audio levels at 1 minute and 10 seconds were not equal with the rest of the video. Shut the fuck up, okay? Calm down. Everything will be fine when the real series is actually revealed. It's not just a teaser trailer. Okay. That got a lot out of the way. Now let's talk about what's coming up this week, because this week's going to be an eventful week for a number of reasons. You will definitely see more Skyrim gameplay this week, obviously. Skyrim is the game I'm focusing on right now. A lot of people have asked, Phil, you didn't do the Gotham City Imposters beta. Phil, you didn't do that Back to Karkland, or Karkand, or whatever the fuck it is, Battlefield 3 multiplayer map pack. Why didn't you do this and that? Oh, also Star Wars The Old Republic, which I've said probably about 500 times, I'm probably not going to play because it's an MMORPG, yet people still seem to think that I'm going to play it. Skyrim's more important than those games. I'm sorry to say it, it really is. It's one of the best games of 2011. It's one of the most engrossing games of 2011. Has the most content by far of any game of 2011. And so I'm going to play Skyrim until I beat it. There's no reason for me to stop playing Skyrim to play betas and a multiplayer map pack of another game. It's just that simple, okay? So I'm going to keep playing Skyrim. If you don't like it, go do something else. You don't have to watch Skyrim if you don't want to, okay? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. So there'll be more Skyrim gameplay this week. In addition, I finally, which I'll show you, I'm sorry getting up so many times during this video, I finally had a chance the other day to go out and buy a new calendar for 2012. Because a lot of people have been asking me, Phil, what's your schedule for 2012? Phil, what games are you playing in 2012? And I haven't been able to answer them because I don't look it up until I have a calendar to update. And I finally went out and got the calendar. So I'm even thinking as early as later today, tonight, after I play some Skyrim, I'm probably going to put up my new calendar and I'm going to look online at all the game release schedules and I'm going to roughly fill out all the stuff that I can so far for 2012, and then I will make a video going through it like I always do so that people know what's going on in 2012, okay? It's going to probably be a little bit annoying because I can't make it a favorite video anymore, but what I may do is make a playlist that is DSP's gaming schedule. Go here to see what games Phil will be playing, and this will be the first video in that playlist so that people can just go there and see progressively what games I'm going to be playing this next year, and, you know, for as long as I do gaming on YouTube. So that's coming up possibly later today. If not, it's definitely coming up sometime this week, okay? I'll also be working on my year-end videos. I still have two more to do. Well, two more series, but not really, because one of them is not really a series. I'm going to do one video that's my favorite music remixes of 2011. And there were a lot of music remixes submitted. Actually, new faces. Cashville 2012 did a lot. And there were some other people here and there that submitted some. And there were some, don't get me wrong, there were some people who had previously done remixes who also submitted them, like S Beast Music. And so I want to feature certain ones. Admittedly, this year was nowhere near as big as it was last year for musical remixes, and I think that reason is honestly because you know, a lot of our familiar faces like Ghost Drone, they're just too busy. They're too busy to be submitting remixes all the time. And therefore there just wasn't enough time or enough people to be submitting these remixes. And that's perfectly fine. I completely understand. You know, people have lives and stuff that they move on to. And one thing that used to be a fad or a hobby for someone, you move past it. I think that's what a lot of people have done with this stuff that they used to do. So, but I will be doing a video to feature my favorite ones of the year. And then finally I will be doing my traditional top 10 best games of 2011 series. Now, I'm not promising anyone that I'm going to finish that series this week. I'm going to try to do as much as I can, but realistically, I don't have much to get to before MagFest, okay? MagFest, like I said, is that first weekend of January. So, if it does stretch into that first week of January, my Game of the Year awards, that's perfectly fine, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'll be working on this week. Keep in mind that on Thursday, I will have the special holiday edition of Ask the King. And that is my fan mail series where you submit your questions, whether on my website, thekingofhate.com. In the forums, there's a section right there in the forums for Ask the King, and you can submit your questions there. Or, that same day, if you follow me on Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP, you can actually submit your question on Twitter. I post up on Twitter that day saying, okay, I'm accepting questions, and then I go through all the Twitter questions, and I pick the certain ones that I want to answer in that Q&A episode. So that will be coming out on Thursday of this week, and I would say if you have any questions built up about Project 7, about stuff coming up this year, any questions you possibly have, ask them and Ask the King, and I will get them answered for you, okay? So that's Thursday. And then Friday, again, John Rambo will be coming over this Friday, not Saturday, because it's another holiday weekend. You know, it's New Year's Eve on Saturday, so he'll be busy. So he's coming over on Friday, and so on Friday we will be doing another episode of Smart Guys, this time discussing Ring of Honor's Final Battle pay-per-view, in addition to SmackDown and Raw that have passed. We'll be doing co-op gameplay, and right now it's not set in stone, but we're actually debating doing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, because he has it already, and he wanted me to get it so we could do the co-op together. He says it's a really good game for co-op. We're probably going to do it. It all depends on if I get this done, because if I get this done, more than likely what I'm then going to do is sometime this week head to GameStop and reserve all the games for the first several months of the year, and if I do that, I'll pick up Peace Walker while I'm there. So that might be the co-op gameplay we do. If not, there's other games we haven't gotten to, like Ratchet and Clank and stuff, that we may still do. So that will be coming up on Friday. And then during the weekend, I'll probably do more Skyrim. I'll probably still be doing my year-end video. So, jam-packed week yet again, full of content. And no one's going to be bored, that's for sure. If you don't like Skyrim, you're still going to have year-end videos to watch. You're still going to have my gaming schedule to watch. You're still going to have co-op gameplay to watch on Friday. If you like Skyrim, you're probably going to have another amazing week, because people who like Skyrim are really loving the footage. And by the way, one last thing before I sign off here. The Skyrim playthrough has picked up amazingly in the past couple of days. I now have some of the best armor, some amazing weapons. I have a new follower that's actually way better than the follower I used to have. I'm doing all these quest lines that people have been asking me to do throughout the whole game. So for example, I've completed the Thieves Guild. I completed the Winterhold College of Mages. I have started the Companions quest line, and I've just barely started the Dark Brotherhood quest line, but I will be doing that. In addition to doing many of the Daedric quests, which are the quests surrounding the Daedric gods that give you some really cool stuff and really cool side content to the game. So I'm doing all this stuff, and then finally, once I beat all those main side quests of the game, and I do maybe a couple other things that I'm looking to do, like maybe the Dragon Priest Masks storyline, I'll finally get to the main story quest of the game. And from what I understand, it's only like maybe 5 to 10 hours long, the main story of the game, so I could probably beat it within like a day or two. But I want to get all this side content done. I think I'm like level 40 or 41 right now, and I'm loving the game, and I haven't even done much of the main quest line yet. So, if you're liking Skyrim, enjoy. There's going to be a lot more. If you've not been watching Skyrim because you thought it was boring, I kind of would like you to maybe pick it up again this week, because I'm doing a lot of the most interesting stuff in the game. I mean, werewolves, assassins, fucking gods, cannibals, crazy shit's going on, and I think it's really interesting, so check it out, okay? And if you just don't like Skyrim, well, don't watch my videos of Skyrim. Go do something else. 2012's coming, new games are coming, so, there's no reason for you to be annoyed that I'm just playing Skyrim now. There's new stuff coming eventually. And then one last note to everyone. I'm giving you at least 2 weeks notice here, okay? The weekend after MagFest, so I believe we're talking, here you go, good thing I have the calendar here, the weekend of January 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, I actually rescheduled the stuff that I wanted to do in December. Remember I said I was going to take some personal time in December, and I didn't get to do it because I was sick? Well, I've rescheduled that stuff for that weekend, so you're going to have MagFest the first week of December with a ridiculous amount of footage. You're going to have probably new games that second week of January, but then starting that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you probably won't see any new footage from me. However, the premiere of the pilot episode of Project 7 is happening on January 14th. So this is good. You won't see any new gaming footage, but you're going to get a whole weekend where people will get to just watch Project 7 and give, and see if they like it or whatever. I'm really excited about the debut. That's going to be debuting on DSPGaming on January 14th. So there'll be no new gaming footage that weekend, but there will be Project 7's debut, which I think is a huge event. And then I'll be returning that week for, normality, and we're going to get back to getting on track with gaming. So, alright, thank you for watching this weekend preview. It's been very, very long. I know there's been a lot of stuff I've covered. Please watch the whole thing. Please spread the word about a lot of the stuff in this video, because I know people don't watch this whole video, and then all week they complain and they ask in videos about the things that I've already answered. That's why I make this video series, and that's why I enjoy the fact that, many, many people watch it and listen. So, thanks a lot. It's been the weekend preview. I'll see you for new gaming. I'll see you for the year-end videos this week. Enjoy. Stay safe. Again, if you're still celebrating the holidays, happy holidays. And that's it. See you later.